Hey guys, Double Wide 6 here, making a little video for you. I have one of these child gates going into this room, and constantly the kids, you can see it's bent down there, they're climbing on it, kicking at it, and if you look at the wall, you can see how the wall's all dented up and busted from them kicking the thing down. So I'm going to go for a more permanent solution for this gate. So here's what we need to do to fix it. I already made one of these to go up the steps, and basically what I did was screw together the gate. You can see I ran some drywall screws through here and also down at the bottom to secure the gate. Now that it's secured together, there's no more screwing around with this latch thing, so that's locked in place, a plus right there. On the ends of my banister I tied on this piece of 1x3 so that I had a nice smooth surface to attach some hinges. I have a top hinge and a bottom hinge. I also use a strap to make the gate automatically close. The gate opens all the way up and automatically closes thanks to the strap. So that's what it looks like, and then the final security measure is a latch. So that latch is right in there just like that. And that secures the gate. That'll keep the dogs, and it did keep my younger kids from going upstairs. So I've had this system set up for about 2 years, and it's been working out so well, I decided I would make another one over here. So for my install, one of the first things I'm going to have to do is cut off this top board here. I need this top to be completely flush on both ends of my gate, and also down on my bottom hinged corner I have the same type of thing. And the reason for that is because if we look at this gate as an example, I'm going to put a hinge right in line with the top. Also down on the bottom it needs to be flush, and then once again where the latch connects, that needs to be flush as well. I've already started by mounting one board over here, and the reason I need that board is because I have a curvy spindle, so the gate needs a nice flush surface to mount to. On the opposite side I have baseboard. I don't want to screw the gate right into the baseboard, so what I'm going to do is keep it up above the baseboard. That's going to give me a gap on the bottom, but that's just the way it's going to be. So now I have both my boards mounted on the wall. The next thing that we can do is take our fence and figure out what size it needs to be. So you just want to fit it in there, make sure it's nice and straight, and determine what number you need to be. I have mine locked in where I want it, and the next thing we're going to do is screw it together. You want to keep in mind that you want to give yourself a little bit of extra room, and that'll make up for the hinges. I left about 3/8 of an inch extra. To secure the hinges, what you want to do is pre-drill your holes. And you want to make sure you pre-drill, because this wood that this gate is made out of is hickory. It's very hard, so if you don't pre-drill it'll split. I'm using an 1.5 inch drywall screw, and I'm putting several, as you can see I already have one here, throughout the gate to secure it. I've also screwed together the middle portion of the gate as well to make it nice and solid. So at this point I got up my hinges, and if we open the gate, you can see it opens real nice, full extension, so it's all the way open, and it closes nice. I don't have a latch yet, and if you try and go this way, it's going to hit the board there and not open that way. So what I know my kids are going to break that, so what I need to do here is not allow the gate to open at all the wrong way. So I'm going to come up with a plan there, and I'm also going to come up with a latch system. So here's a look at the swinging child gate. I finished everything up, and take a look. What I ended up doing was putting a block down at the bottom, so now the gate can't go backwards. And up top we put a gate latch mechanism. So as you can see, that'll keep the dogs out of the room. It's nice and solid, it's not going anywhere. And as far as the kids, I'll just tell them to stay out of there. At least they won't be knocking it over and scratching up the wall. And our thermostat's in that room, so I have to step over that gate, and it's a 30-inch gate. It's hard to get over, and I'm tired of unlatching it. So now it's very easy to use. I can do it with one hand. It swings open. I didn't put any bungee cord or anything or spring to have it open automatically. I kind of like it just the way it is. So I'm Double Wide 6. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have small kids or dogs, these fences are a great way to keep the animals and kids where you want them. And I've been using this one for several years. It's held up well. And it's worn down to the point where I had to actually put a metal plate here to stop the dogs from getting through. They would claw at this thing and get up. So it does work, and it does serve its purpose. And if you need to go to the extreme I did of the metal plate, that's an easy way to stop any aggressive animals that are busting through it, or kids for that matter. Yeah, Maddie, I made you a gate. You like it?
Yeah.
Good.